Today I'm watching What We Do in the Shadows, Season 1, Episode 5. The previous episode, we saw them go to this Manhattan nightclub. We met this other vampire, Simon, played by Nick Kroll, and they tried to form this alliance with him so they could take over Manhattan, but he just wanted Laszlo's cursed witch's hat, which was really funny, and Guillermo, tried to fly with Nandor and ends up in the hospital because he drops him. So, yeah, really funny episode. We find out that obviously they're still trying to, conduct this plan for the Baron to try and take over, the human race basically and turn them into vampires. So, yeah, curious to see where we're going to go in this episode. So, thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Return to our bedchamber and slip into some informal evening wear. And by that, I mean the new.
Oh, Laszlo, so spicy. Oh, informal evening wear.
That's our new neighbor, Phil.
Oh, Phil.
New watch. That's kinky.
Is it?
Bickering like a couple of ninnies.
Standing outside lurking.
Those are vampires. You don't get to insult them.
I was just...
You're not a vampire.
Sorry, Master.
Guillermo's out of the hospital. Obviously, he's recovered.
What?
Just get on.
Keeps hitting the window. Who would open the window? Obviously, you're just gonna let the bat in. Yeah.
Submit to my dark power.
When was the last time I felt this dark power?
Oh my. Spicy episode.
Staying for this, you're being very boring.
Oh, Phil, you were spared. Oh my god, get out of there, Laszlo. Oh! What's that gonna do? She's aggressive with the broom.
The fuck? Ooh!
Boring. And it is in these moments of dissatisfaction that I think about my human ex-lover, Gregor.
Yes, we know she loves Gregor.
The life he's had. Such short, sweet lives.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Laszlo and Nadia's relationship because they've been married for thousands of years, obviously. Oh my god, he's gonna decapitate himself.
Please take the ticket.
Holy shit.
Almost. Yeah, she's obsessed with this guy.
Don't look like cars, so...
You're not a cop, man.
I'm not.
You can't tell us what to do.
All right, I'm taking your name down. I'm taking your name down. Hey!
Oh, Jeff. The life of a parking garage attendant. She's like, this is who I picked?
Be invited in and get Laszlo. I am nominating Guillermo because I am too foreign.
Is he passed out in bad form, I'm assuming?
It's more polite.
Actually, it looks like it's a moot point.
Oh no, they called animal control. Oh no. Bye. I mean, I guess what else would you do when a bat comes into your house? She needs to be invited in. She can't enter. She's just floating.
Into your shelter of automobiles.
What? Oh, yeah, come on in, of course. Yeah.
This like invisible force field preventing her. So funny.
Come on in.
Oh, we got your birds, your rats, people hate rats. Then you got your skunk.
Oh, Laszlo's gonna hate. They're just catching a ride on the back. So funny.
Incarnations.
Car windshield.
Soldier, spy, wax seller, manga, carpet manga.
Oh my.
I have crossed oceans of time to be with you.
Imagine swimming through the time.
Jeff, this is a red flags, buddy.
10-15 minutes?
Yes, it's great.
I will see you then.
Okay, cool.
He's always got a...
So dramatic. That's one way to make an exit.
Yeah. The vampires are always like, oh, I'm a vampire, I'm immortal, I'm whatever.
Colin.
Okay, well, how about
You're on thin ice, buddy.
at brunch?
So what is the itinerary for tonight?
Vampire brunch. Oh my.
Embarrass him in front of his elders? Or are we going to destroy?
Just like hanging out, walking the streets, going for a stroll.
Carnival. And they've got games there. It's pretty dope.
It is like a freak show.
I think you're supposed to
We
say.
used to have a
They go to the carnival. Cute little date night.
We're open till 11. Okay, that's great. We see that. Can we come in?
They have to say like the actual words.
How's your night been, guys?
It's none of your business.
What? Been fine.
Okay, good.
I love anytime they have to interact with like the regular public. Is so funny.
It's locked.
You guys looking for the bathroom?
I need to do it too.
It's right behind you, man.
Oh, Colin. Oh my gosh, this guy should not be allowed out of the house.
This guy, look at his face.
Yeah, this guy looks like a little English guy.
Yeah, little bird.
Oh my god, this is Laszlo.
I'm fine at hypnotism. It's just you can't hypnotize a subject that doesn't want to do something that you want them to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that how hypnotist works?
I cannot do certain things, like eat human food.
Hey, I got us some popcorn.
She's like repulsed. Popcorn is delicious though. She's missing out.
Just try one piece.
No,
come on, just try it. Okay. No, just let me put it in your mouth. If you just
She keeps trying to bite him instead.
sticks to your tongue. That's what's kind of fun about it. There you go. Yeah.
Oh my god, the projectile vomiting. So funny. He doesn't notice, obviously.
But
MA553 is of no use to me whatsoever, correct?
Exactly.
Just these like complex paperwork. Yeah, they gotta break him out of there.
I think I found one.
What happens if they see two bats? Oh my gosh, a bat going in to rescue a bat. That's gonna end badly.
Laszlo. There you are.
Covering his face, but obviously they can still see him. Just open the can. I'll figure out how to open the cage. Oh no. This failed rescue attempt.
Shit.
Imagine it is a horde of Turkish.
She's just so obsessed with Gregor.
Yeah. Guillermo! This is the third animal shelter I visited.
yes. We did it?
He was trying to find them this whole time. Oh my gosh. I think it's a different bat.
Be free.
Oh.
You're welcome!
Yeah.
Fucking guy. Are you guys sure it was him?
Oh no. He's in a cage. Oh.
And he just re-released it into the wild. A sick bat.
Do you think I might have rabies now?
1,000% it did. Yeah, I just sent a rabies bat free. Oh god.
You pay for both internet and cable. When you have a roommate, you're supposed to kind of split everything down the middle.
This is a misery for my ears.
I know. As a security guard, and the best way to handle this. What happened?
Congratulations. We have a winner.
Exhilarating. Such a maverick. You know, when he was a washerwoman, he would pour dirty old mop juice all over my body. And
Oh, gross. So weird.
horse, I rode him naked all throughout the countryside.
Oh my.
Disgrace. And you know what? It's because they named him Jeff.
Wow, you were really good at ring toss.
This giant tiger tries. I love it. So funny.
Warrior and lover with a name like Jeff. It is like a weak ejaculation.
Okay.
Jeff.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jeff. But also Grandpa Jeff. And that's where I draw the line.
Go back.
Oh my god. Just sending him thousands of years of memories of Gregor. Bye, Jeff. You're now Gregor.
I am victorious from battle. But I am punctured.
Punctured. Oh my gosh. Doesn't he get beheaded every time?
Love will get me through. Desire will fuel my journey.
Oh my.
Like a sword, it comes towards me, aiming directly for my
Oh,
head.
next life.
And she's like, skip ahead to the next life. Yeah, we're done.
She's mocked.
The mop water.
He will heal.
Just one little kiss
He
with
will
our
be
lips.
so angry.
Just stick our mouths together.
That's how kissing works, yeah.
No, sir, not my head.
Just the the whole timeline of Gregor's life in 30 seconds or less. A one-man show. Oh, now he's a horse. Right. She's just supposed to ride this horse naked. Oh my gosh.
Now, I'm assuming that there is a cat in the cage to my right.
He's trying to like rally up the animals to plan an escape. So funny.
Loosen your latch and free me.
Alright,
So come shit back.
Here you go.
And back to being a bat. Oh, now there's a dog in there.
There you go.
I feel so bad for all these animals. Oh gosh.
Nandor, is that you?
Yes.
Nandor was the dog.
Dog to come and rescue you.
Oh, but now you're both stuck in there. Oh my gosh, Nandor.
Prison's dogs.
Yeah.
What's Nadia gonna say? Where is she?
Riding a horse. Yeah, living out her Gregor fantasies. Oh, they stole it from the police.
Hey, not a cop.
Oh my god, with an arrow.
Whoa, holy shit.
With the sweeper. Oh my gosh, these two. Too funny.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I have to leave.
Stay with me.
I know.
Does she have a flip phone still? Oh my.
Now, everything I thought I knew was real has turned out to be an illusion.
I'm married with a husband. Farewell.
No, not
Oh my god. Is he just disappear? Oh, and her glowing eyes. Oh my god, what is that? Just a pile of rats. Grim.
Notice that some dogs are really, really big and other dogs are really small.
I wonder if Colin actually has lines, or if he just thinks of dumb things to say that, like, makes no sense.
Human, like.
Yay, it's Nadja. Hello, my darling. What are you doing?
Of course, she's the one who has to go rescue them. Yeah, she's like, I gave up crazy, weird stuff with Jeff/Gregor to be here
My
for them.
fellow inmates, I made a gentleman's promise.
So the suspect stated that he's an ancient warrior who's been reborn anew.
Oh, bye, Jeff. You're being arrested for being crazy. Yeah.
She turned into a pile of rats. Okay, buddy.
Yep, pile of rats it was.
Mini battle. I am cleaning lady.
Yeah, we'd have all these memories now. Obviously, that would make zero sense. Yep, free all the kitties.
What the fuck?
They're all attacking him. Oh no.
Release your claws, you ungrateful
Oh my gosh. So it's my first time watching What We Do in the Shadows, Season 1, Episode 5. I really liked it, having this animal control aspect I thought was a unique twist, as obviously they could turn into bats. It would make sense if someone found a bat in their house that they would call animal control, and that's exactly what we see happen to Laszlo, and of course Nadia has to be the one to save the day, but I really like that they're introducing new characters basically every episode, and again, I don't think they're characters that we need to have as reoccurring, like, you know, we had Simon in the previous episode. Do we need to see the animal control people every episode? Probably not. I wouldn't be mad if we saw them in, like, you know, 10 episodes from now or something like that, but just shows, like, yes, there is other things, you know, outside of their universe. And I think sometimes with comedy shows, and especially, like, you have such big powerhouses in this, like so many great comedians, and you can kind of get trapped in your own little world. So I love anytime we get to see them explore and go out into the real world. And of course it only has to be at night, but I love that we learned more about Laszlo and Nadia's relationship. And to me, one of the fun things about having vampire characters is they've been around for so long, and you get so many different decades, and I love history, so you get to pick up all these little pieces of history that they were involved in as well, and have these, you know, we don't really get like flashbacks or anything, maybe we will at some point, but we had those photos, and to hear Nadia explaining her relationship with Gregor and all the things that they did was so funny. And they don't try and make it PG, like they explain, you know, the adult things that they did, and that makes it funny as well. And we saw Nadia and Jeff obviously in a previous episode, so to have that again, like same with Jenna, to have this character kind of come back again, and you know, they go to the carnival, and this poor guy's now obviously been arrested because Nadia gave him Gregor's memories, and he basically relived Gregor's, many, many lifetimes in 30 seconds. And yeah, to see him at the carnival, like trying to have like a normal date was funny. And there's like this parking garage attendant, and Nadia's frustrated with him because he's so boring now. And again, to see that Nadia and Laszlo, because they've been married for like centuries at this point, obviously they're going to get bored at a certain point, and they're both immortal. So they're not getting older, like, the natural things that would happen in a relationship aren't happening, and they're just like, yeah, I'm gonna, date this guy for the night. And I don't think she has any intention of telling Laszlo what happened. Obviously, Nadia was bored with Laszlo's antics and, he's like, we just, ate on someone. They just fed on somebody. And now he's going after the neighbor as well. And she just wants to, do something crazy and wild. So she hits up, Jeff/Gregor. And even her not pronouncing his name properly and, trying to say all the different variations of his name was funny. I'm glad Guillermo was out of the hospital, and I'm glad we don't need that continuation. He was obviously okay. He had, some bumps and bruises, but we don't need to have 6 episodes of him at the hospital. And obviously with it being like a 25-minute comedy, like you only have so much you can pack in for each episode. So I thought they did a really good job. And of course, Nandor's idea of turning into a dog so he could get trapped as well, and freeing the rabies bat, and to show like the real world risks that would come with just randomly turning into a bat. And when they try and get it back, they're like, oh no, it's illegal. It's like, right, like he didn't turn into a cat or a dog that you can't pretend to like, oh, I'll just take him out, nobody needs to know. And we did see it wasn't even an effect, but kind of this like invisible force field when Nadia's trying to see Jeff, and even when they're trying to go into the animal control, obviously they have to be invited in. And given from previous vampire movies and TV shows, once you're invited in, you can go to that place as many times. Like you don't have to ask every time. And I thought public places were exempt. Again, every show kind of has its different versions of the lore, but usually a public place, especially like a parking garage, doesn't even really have like fully, like it's not really walled in, like it's open, you can see the levels. So I was surprised that she couldn't just walk in, but again, it was cool to see her like push up against like a fake force field and pretend that she can't, and then turn into a pile of rats. Poor Jeff is gonna be having a time trying to explain what's going on in his brain right now. No mention of the Baron in this episode, but again, I feel like that's not something they need to talk about every episode, but I still feel like that's kind of an underlying theme that they still want to expand their reach. But I love anytime we just get to see them living like their day-to-day lives basically as vampires, and hearing their informal, dress basically, which just get naked, and yeah, just like the way that they live, I think is just so funny and so ridiculous. I do love that there's a movie called What We Do in the Shadows, and I believe it's placed before the show, but I haven't seen it, so I will watch that after I finish the series, but I have seen that mentioned in the comments as well. Overall, I thought it was a funny episode. I don't know if we'll ever see Jeff again. I don't know what the neighbor is now going to think if a bat randomly, came into his house, and obviously to see, Laszlo stuck in this cage trying to get the other animals to team up so that he could plan his escape, and Nandor trying his best to try and get him out as well. But of course, it had to be Nadia come, save the day, give up her adventure with Gregor/Jeff to come, rescue them. So I'm sure they'll go back to being bats again in the next episode. I'm not expecting there to be, any real consequences for this. So yeah, curious to see where we're going to go in the next episode. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Standing outside lurking. What's that gonna do? She's aggressive with the broom. Is he passed out in bat form, I'm assuming? This like invisible force field preventing her. So funny. Vampire brunch. Oh my. Isn't that how hypnotist works? That's how kissing works, yeah. There's a pile of rats.